Adlai Stevenson speaks for a new America with equal opportunity for all.
I'm Adlai Stevenson. When every citizen has equal opportunity with every other citizen, only then will we have a new America worthy of our traditions. Yet, all over America today, doors are closed because minds are closed. Where doors to jobs are closed to women, we must open them. Where doors to housing are closed because of race, we must open them equally to all. Where doors to decent educations are closed to many of our children because there are not enough schools or teachers, we must meet this crisis too. Remember this when you vote. No man is an island unto himself. The new America must offer equal opportunity for every citizen. The new America needs new leadership.
Vote for Stevenson and Kefauver.
Hi, my name is Harry Belafonte. I'm an artist, and I'm not a politician. But like most Americans, I have a great interest in the political and the economic destiny of my country. I'm seated here with Senator Jack Kennedy. As a Negro and as an American, I have many questions, and I'm sure everyone does, about civil rights, about foreign policy, about the economy of the country, and about things that'll happen.
And I want to make it very clear, Harry, that on this question of equality of opportunity for all Americans, whether it's in the field of civil rights, better minimum wages, better housing, better working conditions, jobs, I stand for these things. The Democratic Party under Franklin Roosevelt stood for them.
I'm voting for this, Senator. How about you?
Vote for a leader like Roosevelt. Vote for John F. Kennedy for president.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of the United States, Richard M. Nixon.
I want to talk to you for a moment about civil rights, equal rights for all our citizens. Why must we vigorously defend them? First, because it is right and just. And second, because we cannot compete successfully with communism if we fail to utilize completely the minds and energies of all of our citizens. And third, the whole world is watching us. When we fail to grant equality to all, that makes news, bad news for America all over the world. Now, the record shows there's been more progress in civil rights in the past 8 years than in the preceding 80 years, because this administration has insisted on making progress. And I want to continue and speed up that progress. I want to help build a better America for all Americans.
I was brought up in the spirit of, really, to put it simply, a brotherhood. We had no real religious or racial prejudice in our home. I've had many people ask me how I got interested in civil rights. I said, well, just because I'm a person. I didn't feel it was necessary to go to college to get interested in civil rights. In fact, I never ever heard a bigoted statement in our family. It's really a fact that we were just brought up to respect people. My dad used to tell me that the lowliest man in town might be the man that you need someday. He used to let me believe that people were basically good and that you ought to look for the goodness in them. So I've had lots of these intellectual friends of mine come to me and say, well, now, where did you get this stimulus for the civil rights? And I said, I got it when I was born. I guess we just were brought up to believe that people are people.
Humphrey Muskie. Two you can trust.
Why are more and more millions of Americans turning to Governor Wallace? Follow as your children are bused across town.
As president, I shall, within the law, turn back the absolute control of the public school systems to the people of the respective states.
Why are more and more millions of Americans turning to Governor Wallace? Open a little business and see what might happen.
As president, I will stand up for your local police and firemen in protecting your safety and property.
Massive busing produces inferior education, and education's the name of the game.
President Nixon believes busing is wrong, and he intends to do something about it.
Busing, when it's used in a massive way, is bad. But when you take kindergarten kids and put them on a bus for an hour and a half, when they got a school they could walk to 5 minutes away, now that's wrong. It's wrong for the white children. It's wrong for the black children.
that will have the effect of creating hatreds among the kids. Their lives should not be experimented with. Their education should not be affected in a detrimental way. That's what the busing is all about.
There's still much to be done to improve the education of all of our children. This is why we need President Nixon, now more than ever.
Bush and Dukakis on crime. Bush supports the death penalty for first-degree murderers. Dukakis not only opposes the death penalty, he allowed first-degree murderers to have weekend passes from prison. One was Willie Horton, who murdered a boy in a robbery, stabbing him 19 times. Despite a life sentence, Horton received 10 weekend passes from prison. Horton fled, kidnapped a young couple, stabbing the man and repeatedly raping his girlfriend. Weekend prison passes. Dukakis on crime.
As governor, Michael Dukakis vetoed mandatory sentences for drug dealers. He vetoed the death penalty. His revolving door prison policy gave weekend furloughs to first-degree murderers not eligible for parole. While out, many committed other crimes like kidnapping and rape, and many are still at large. Now Michael Dukakis says he wants to do for America what he's done for Massachusetts. America can't afford that risk.
2 million illegal aliens in California, 20,000 in our prisons, 400,000 crowd our schools. Every year they cost us $3 billion tax dollars. Bill Clinton has fought California in court, forcing us to support them. Clinton fought Prop 187, cut border agents, gave citizenship to aliens with criminal records. We pay the taxes. We are the victims. Our children get shortchanged. If Clinton wins, we lose.